Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are keeping it rolling here in the 7:45 p.m. stream slot with a Div 5 throwdown between undefeated local sports team and 2-1 Kryptonite. Should be a good one here. We just saw another undefeated team in Big Top Gaming in Division 3 hold on to that undefeated streak, moving up to 4-0. Let's see if local sports team can do the same, or if Kryptonite is going to live up to their name and be the weakness here for local sports team. Bobby Lee Swag hanging out in the chat. A-Squad had a big win last night. Definitely enjoyed watching you guys play. Really good showing out there against a tough Purdue Black team. Purdue Black team, will be interested to see how they close out the season as they are keeping it rolling here. Kryptonite raring to go, making it happen, immediately jumping in. We see DrunkCookies, NotTodayKaren, and Narwhal taking on Drugan, Metallica, and Young. Should be a good matchup here. Local sports team with a bit of a test to try to stay undefeated going up against 2-1 Kryptonite. Kick is off. Let's get it going here in the second match of the night. The Coyote's hyping it up in the chat. You saw him on the booth, you heard him you saw him on the field, you heard him in the booth, and now he's hyping it up in chat. Big time win for Big Top Gaming tonight. A little team bump here, but thankfully for local sports team, Metallica's shot does go wide. And yeah, Bobby Lee, I saw you retired the Merc. What car were you using last night? I was kind of wondering about that because we've always known you to have the Merc, but the unicorn horn and the new car was looking fantastic. A lot of people are commenting on that in the chat. Switch to the Maverick. All right, I like it. Still doing things on your own terms here with the M car, the Merc, the Maverick, making it happen. Speaking of making it happen here, local sports team trying to get some offense going. DrunkCookies, nice ball to the middle, gets ricocheted away by the orange defense. Narwhal, NotTodayKaren, and DrunkCookies have had a fantastic start to the season. I know they're hyped up to be on stream again here and look to go 4-0. But Drugan, Metallica, and Young so far having a good showing here. This one's dangerous though, as DrunkCookies completes the dunk, making it happen there. You saw as soon as this one went over Young, the orange defense was in a tough spot, and Young made two good saves there, but DrunkCookies just read the play perfectly and knocked that one in for the first goal of the series. Now NotTodayKaren and DrunkCookies on this side, trying to push it back to the orange side of the field here. Nearly own goal there. Orange defense scrambling around, and DrunkCookies gets a crazy pinch for the second goal of the match. This dude definitely is a scorer here, pinching this one off of Drugan, and it somehow flies in for the goal. DrunkCookies, I guess based on his chat there, maybe not even sure he knew how that happened, but still works out either way. Nice play coming out from him as he's got 2 goals here. Gets a good one off the backboard, but local sports team overcommits, and Young puts Kryptonite on the board. Great job by Drugan and Young, kind of teaming up for a pass there in that short space. Knocks in the goal to cut the deficit to 1. Metallica wins this kickoff. He backs off those. Narwhal kind of has the beeline on it, but he can't get a wheel on it, so DrunkCookies is going to come forward. Nice ball to the middle for Metallica. Young taps it up. Follow-up shot not there as Narwhal was holding it down on defense. This Kryptonite team pressuring up a little bit here. NotTodayKaren pushing this one forward. Narwhal in the area. All 3 members of local sports team on that left side and in that left corner though, so even though the ball was centered up, there really wasn't an opportunity for a play to be made as nobody was there to follow up on that pass. Narwhal getting a good tap forward. This This one hanging around here. Narwhal in the area. Nearly put on target by Young, but couldn't make it happen. Drugan trying to tap this one away. DrunkCookies dribbling towards net, but Drugan is there to make the save and then gets it up to Young, who puts a great ball towards net, but Narwhal with a huge bump to knock that one away. Young tries to tap it forward. Expears said, tried to get the Div 1 game on Friday, didn't know we had to confirm a second time. You don't have to confirm twice to get on stream, but whenever you sent me a message, you said, can you reserve the time for me? I don't know if my opponent's able to play yet. So in that situation, I can't hold that time on stream. You need to confirm with both teams that the game can be played on stream at that time. Otherwise, I can't hold the reservation. So for future weeks, just make sure that you actually schedule the game before requesting the stream slot. Because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to hold it for you. So Young taps this one forward, but NotTodayKaren is there. Gotta give credit to Kryptonite for coming on stream here and competing pretty strongly against the undefeated local sports team. This one dangerous right in front and just ends up rolling in there. Drugan getting the goal here, sneaks it past the entire blue defense. DrunkCookies and Narwhal can't get the clear, and this one just trickles in with under 60 seconds left. They tie it up. DrunkCookies trying to come forward on this one, taps it away. And then it's pinched back to the middle here. Oh no, Xperia, you're fine for mentioning that. I wasn't mad. I just wanted to make sure you knew how the streaming works. And look at Kryptonite here making the plays in the closing seconds. Metallica reads the clear perfectly and then puts it over the entire defense to go up 3-2. Yeah, Crusader, like that's why I always make sure, like, if teams come to me and they ask for stream slots but they haven't talked with the other team, I don't get it scheduled on stream, because obviously if the other team ends up not being able to make it, then they're not going to be playing their game that stream slot. So definitely want to get more Division 1 games on stream for sure, but we just got to make sure, for no matter what the division, that both teams are in agreement on what time we're playing. So Kryptonite coming out here with some big plays, winning in the final seconds here to take game number 1. Really well done on their part. It looked like they were going to lose out on this one to local sports team, as they were down a good chunk of that game. But in the end up making the comeback and taking a statement game here in game number 1. Local sports team getting the first loss here, but they had a great showing. DrunkCookies especially definitely having an impact on that game. You see him getting the MVP for the blue team. Drugan taking it home for Kryptonite with a 1-2-1 stat line. Really, really well done by Drugan to get that MVP. But DrunkCookies is really making a name for himself in the IGL community. He's just a scoring machine. 3 saves for NotTodayKaren, though, really anchoring the defense for the blue team. You see the 7 shots coming out from Kryptonite. Really well done. Troller Dog, no, we haven't really thought about doing a lottery system for stream slots, because obviously, like with the buffed and OP members, that's part of their perks of membership, is they get first dibs to the streams. So instead of a lottery, I guess the buffed and OP members kind of have first dibs. Wow, Young puts in a beautiful shot here to put Kryptonite up 1-0. DrunkCookies trying to clear it away, kind of inadvertently centers it up. He may have been trying to pass it to his teammate, but you saw the backflip mid-air, and Young makes them pay. Nice start here for Kryptonite.
Saved by the keeper.
Good save by Drugan there. DrunkCookies off the sidewall. Now Narwhal trying to dribble it forward here. Gets a good one off the backboard. Drops it right in front. I think him and NotTodayKaren actually combined for that pass in the middle. So a nice job by them. Metallica trying to work this sideline here. NotTodayKaren and Narwhal in the area. Pop this one to midfield. Good touch forward here. But NotTodayKaren knocking this one away. Young tapping this ball up high into the air, off the sidewall. Metallica coming in for the shot, but just side flips that one. Can't get the follow up here. DrunkCookies looking to go to work though, sneaks it forward. And then Young gets a nice clear off the sidewall. DrunkCookies tapping it forward, but Drugan is there waiting. Pops it up top. DrunkCookies taps it down, trying to find Karen. Narwhal and Karen both going up for this one, but nobody from Kryptonite sneaking forward there to punish the double commit. Young gets a nice touch off the wall, looking for the second one to the middle, but DrunkCookies is there, cleared away. Bumped by Metallica, but does end up getting it to the midfield here. Young with a nice tap to the middle. Metallica going up for it, but DrunkCookies ultimately there, knocking it away. Such a closely contested game here. Kryptonite has the 1-0 lead as we're approaching the halfway point, but a great pass by Narwhal, and DrunkCookies finishes it off. Look at this play coming out from local sports team. Narwhal off the wall to himself, and then gets the infield pass to DrunkCookies for the goal. Really well done there from LST to find the equalizer, tying us up at 1. This is a dangerous ball from Young, but Metallica is there to clear it away before the blue team can come in for the shot. Young, good tap forward here, going for it, but it's just above the crossbar. Metallica off the wall, looking for his teammate, but NotTodayKaren swings through on that one. DrunkCookies gets a great ball going backboard. Nobody able to get it for Kryptonite, and DrunkCookies puts in the shot. Man, I told you guys that DrunkCookies was a scorer. You see him put up 2 more goals here in this game. Man, he's just on fire here tonight and in this season in general. This one pops back over the orange side. NotTodayKaren going way up for it. Bouncer towards net. It's going to be slightly above the crossbar. Narwhal tries to finish it off. Side flips, though, and Metallica clears it out. Ball tap to the middle here. Drugan, good win there to push it back to midfield, but DrunkCookies is trying to keep this attack alive. NotTodayKaren, ball towards net, but it's slightly wide to the left. Was looking for DrunkCookies there. Narwhal off the backboard, but this time defended well by Kryptonite. And then DrunkCookies gets a good win past 1, but him and Narwhal kind of bumping into each other there. A little miscommunication. May give Kryptonite the opportunity to clear it out of here. They do get it to midfield, but again, NotTodayKaren just pushing this one back into the box. Local sports team really doing a good job of keeping the pressure on here. As Young gets a ball downfield here. It's deflected to the middle, I think, by NotTodayKaren. So this kind of puts the LST defense a bit out of position here. Narwhal coming forward, and then NotTodayKaren and Narwhal collide there. May have been going for a pinch, but weren't really able to time that quite right. Now DrunkCookies, ball forward here. 60 seconds left. LST Man, they keep kind of bumping into each other on these backwards rotations. They're going to have to be careful or it may end up costing them. DrunkCookies gets a nice demo on Drugan. Prevent him from coming in to the offensive end here. And DrunkCookies going forward. Sneaks it past two, does get demoed. Narwhal's trying to keep it there, but it gets 50 away. Metallica with the bouncer towards net, but DrunkCookies nice tap off into the corner. Drugan, great ball to the middle. Young can't completely elevate for that though. And then NotTodayKaren's off to the races here. Drugan does hit the ball off to the corner, but it's tapped away, or it's kind of coming back to the middle. And Young taps forward to Drugan. Drugan with the ball forward here. Last chance coming out for Kryptonite. Drugan on the chase. Trying to get it centered. It's a little too far. Metallica trying to get into reverse. But it ends up getting boomed downfield by local sports team. Really well done for LST to make it happen and tie up the series here heading into game 3. We saw a lot of pressure coming out from local sports team, and you see that reflected in the shots there with 7 of them. 2 goals for DrunkCookies, 1 assist for Narwhal. Had that beautiful pass there. You see Young getting the MVP for Kryptonite with the goal. Just all around, man, look at DrunkCookies putting up that score so much higher than everybody else in the game here. Young coming in second with the 262. Though, and definitely having a good performance on his own, but local sports team, big time plays being made. Just Expeer, the rules are on the website or in the IGL circuit info channel in the Discord. Should be links to them in both. On the website, they're on the circuit page. So we've got quite the series on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Kryptonite, I didn't know a whole lot about them coming into this. I did, coincidentally enough, pick them in the predictions to win, but they're looking good out there. But local sports team certainly looking like a top dog as well. 3-0 on the season, just got a big win in Game 2. DrunkCookies nearly putting one in off the kickoff, but his shot does sail pretty far wide there, although the net was open momentarily. NotTodayKaren to the middle, finds DrunkCookies, bouncer towards net, and he scores it. Good pressure right off the bat from local sports team. This time the pass coming from NotTodayKaren, and DrunkCookies finds the first goal of Game 3. Narwhal and Metallica stall out at the midfield here. Narwhal gets a good win forward, but pushed back to the midfield. Drugan, great ball towards net, dropping in the vicinity of the box, but Narwhal keeps it out of there, and then gets a nice clear downfield. Young, keeping the ball towards the mid, but NotTodayKaren pressuring. Does look like local sports team has really kind of amped it up a notch here. But a beautiful pass up to Young, gets it back to Drugan, and he scores it. Look at this passing play coming out from Kryptonite. Man, we missed the first touch there. I think it was from Drugan. He popped it up in the air so that Young could come flying forward on it, and then Drugan moved forward as well, and Young right back to him in the box for the equalizer. Really impressed with that play that Kryptonite was able to pull off there.
What a play!
Nice save by Metallica. Narwhal pushing another one towards net. Drugan gets a good touch away. NotTodayKaren. Ball to the box, but it's popped back out to the midfield, and then Metallica gets the second touch on it. He's looking for a shot opportunity there, but Narwhal holding his ground, makes a good save. Drugan with a great tackle to keep the blue team on their side of the field. Narwhal can't get a wheel on it, but neither can Drugan. Young rockets one to the net, but DrunkCookies makes a good save. NotTodayKaren, great ball to the middle, but Metallica intercepts it. It's over the top and in. Metallica with the read. Nice play here. You saw NotTodayKaren and DrunkCookies trying to hook up for another goal there, but Metallica really well read on that one. Booms it over the top. Young gets it off the kickoff, but a great hit off the C lane. Was a scary ball there. Even made Drugan jump at it momentarily. DrunkCookies to the middle, finds NotTodayKaren. Shot is wide. Narwhal just trying to pressure up a bit here, as it is in the orange side of the field. Narwhal still hanging out here. Does sneak it past two. Young, though, good play to prevent a clean shot from happening there. And he gets a great ball across to Metallica. The shot's just wide of the post, though. But, man, these two teams really starting to look for these passing plays. You can tell the synergy going on for both sides playing out here. NotTodayKaren at the midfield. Young with a good challenge, though. DrunkCookies elevates, pushing it right back. But Drugan, good tap forward here until NotTodayKaren kind of swooping in on this one. Metallica is in the area here, trying to pass it back to Young. It was risky as NotTodayKaren was there. Now this one dropping towards the middle. Narwhal flying in for it. Roller towards net, but Metallica makes the save. Young elevating. Tried to get a second touch off the wall here, and then it flies kind of across the net. 2 minutes left here. Local sports team doing everything they can to get that goal. So far, Kryptonite holding steady on the defensive end. Great hit by NotTodayKaren. Nearly drops, but Metallica with a good bit of goalkeeping. Drugan, great pass to Metallica. To the box, but of course DrunkCookies is there to pretty easily get that one out. Young does get a wheel on this one into the blue corner now. Narwhal is there. Taps it downfield. NotTodayKaren bumps Drugan out of the way and then gets possession of it. Was looking for it off the wall to his teammates from Metallica with a nice swing in. Now this may be an open net opportunity. Great tap back by Metallica. Looking for Drugan, but NotTodayKaren doing a good job of reading the play. Metallica way over the top here, off the sidewall, bumping Narwhal out of the way. Drugan coming in for the shot, just off the crossbar, and the follow-up wide and to the left. Drugan even trying a third time there. Man, Kryptonite hitting every inch of that post and crossbar on that offensive attempt there. You got to feel bad for him. DrunkCookies and NotTodayKaren trying to connect on another pretty crazy pinch there. Narwhal gets caught a little far forward, but DrunkCookies is able to fly in and stop that from going over the top. 37 seconds now. Narwhal looking for it. Young is there. Trying to tap it downfield, but DrunkCookies and NotTodayKaren, a little miscommunication, bumping into each other. That's going to cost them some time. Metallica coming forward. NotTodayKaren can't get it off the wall. Kicked towards the box, but DrunkCookies is going to take over this one until Drugan booms it right back. Kryptonite doing a great job of stalling for time here. They only have 8 seconds left to hold on to this one. NotTodayKaren shot towards the net, just wide of the post. Narwhal got the demo on Metallica. DrunkCookies trying to keep this up in the air, but can't, and Kryptonite takes game number 3. Thrilling fashion there. What a series this is turning into. Really closely contested between these two teams. But right now, it is match point to Kryptonite as they go up 2-1 in the series after winning 2-1. You see Metallica getting the MVP this time around. 1 goal, 3 saves, 50% from the field. Young getting involved in the passing game there with the assist, and then Drugan with a goal of his own. On the flip side, local sports team, DrunkCookies with the 314 score, 1 goal, 2 saves, 1 shot, continuing to light it up on the offensive end. NotTodayKaren with the assist there. So match point coming out for Kryptonite. If they can win this one, they will take down local sports team, giving them their first loss of the season. So a lot on the line here in game number 4. Kryptonite would also, they'd move to 3-1. A local sports team would, again, get their first loss, drop to 3-1. So if Kryptonite wins, could certainly have a lot of an effect on the standings here for Division 5. So can Kryptonite seal the deal? If they win this one, they take the series. Local sports team, though, not going to go down without a fight. DrunkCookies with a good ball forward. Great pass into the middle, but Drugan is there. Good defense on his part. NotTodayKaren, this one's dangerous. Kind of centers it up for the orange team. Narwhal, though, on the warpath. DrunkCookies juking everyone and puts in the goal. Really well done coming out from DrunkCookies. Dodging that defender. Sneaking it past the second one. What a play. What a play from DrunkCookies. He has at least one goal in every single game of this series. And he has another one in there. Nice play. Shout out to Narwhal for the beautiful demo to start that whole sequence, kind of paving the way downfield there. Sergeant Z, root for the comeback or the upset. I know, this is a tough one here. Do we want to see the game 5 or do we want to see the undefeated team go down? It's a tough call on that one. Aaron is cheering on local sports team and DrunkCookies. They're off to a hot start in game number 4. Minute off the clock, 1 goal already. NotTodayKaren can't get there. Metallica pass off the wall looking for his teammates, but then kind of deflects it backwards here. And then DrunkCookies and NotTodayKaren combine to push it back onto the orange side of the field. Ball dropping down left of the post here. Young refuels as Metallica tries to clear this one out. DrunkCookies off the sidewall. Ooh, Metallica nearly getting that. Would have been a great pass to the middle. Big time pinch for Young coming way across the box here. Blue defense is there first, though. Drugan off the post. Metallica with the follow-up, but DrunkCookies makes a great save to keep that one out of the net. Young is starting to get the pressure going for Kryptonite. DrunkCookies, though, has other plans, and then gets it to NotTodayKaren for the clear. Drugan with a dangerous lob forward here, trying for the follow-up, but not TheMajesticFlyingNarwhal stays grounded there and knocks that away. And would you look at that? Drugan coming back for the equalizer. Gets the pass from Young and converts it. Swinging around there. Defense, I think, was kind of thinking that the ball was going to be moving to the orange side of the field. Really well done for Kryptonite, capitalizing on that. Yeah, Lauxty hanging out with us. It is already week 4. It's been a heck of a season. It is moving along nicely here. Got a great matchup between undefeated local sports team and 2-1 Kryptonite. Kryptonite definitely hanging in tough here, making some big plays. So local sports team trying to find something here in the second half of this game to potentially avoid overtime, get the win in regulation, and move it to a game 5 here. Metallica gets a good first touch, taps it back to Drugan. He's passing this one forward. The DrunkCookies is there. Young gets a good clear downfield over the top. Trickling around towards the middle. NotTodayKaren can't get a wheel on it. Drugan, lob towards the box. This one potentially dangerous, but DrunkCookies elevates nicely to keep that one out. And then DrunkCookies gets a good ball forward to NotTodayKaren. I like what they were going for there. Just barely missing out on that. Drugan and Metallica, dangerous movement across the front here. DrunkCookies trying to line up a shot, and then NotTodayKaren with the follow-up. Narwhal to the box, but Drugan makes a fantastic save there. Clutch plays coming out from Kryptonite. That was a very close one there. Drugan trying to kind of swing through here. Thought he might have been going for a bump on the goalie, but opts out of that one. Good save by Narwhal, but it's still right in front, and Metallica makes the play. Really well done here, as Narwhal gets a good save on the elevation, but Metallica just puts the second one in. That's the go-ahead goal, and if they win this one, they will have taken the series. NotTodayKaren back towards the middle for Narwhal. Young able to make the save, though.
60 seconds.
Gets this one off the wall, but then NotTodayKaren is there. Not today, Karen. Trying to make something happen. 50 seconds on the clock. Young coming around on this one. Metallica, nice hit towards the box. He's looking to complete this double touch, but it sails a little bit over his head here. Now, Not Today, Karen and DrunkCookies trying to rush this one downfield here, but Drugan in a good position to make the save. Narwhal back to the box. This one is getting dicey here for local sports team. Only 28 seconds left, but DrunkCookies comes flying in. Beautiful lob towards net, and who else but DrunkCookies to get the late game equalizer. Clutch play coming out from him. Beautiful shot off the pop-up from Narwhal. We may be heading into overtime, folks. Clutch plays coming out from local sports team. This one flying over into the orange corner here. Not today, Karen looking for a pass to the middle. Metallica intercepts it. Narwhal, good challenge at the midfield, but Drugan comes flying in. Bouncer towards net. This one's a scary one off the sidewall. Not today, Karen, though, clears it out. Kryptonite playing it defensively there. Didn't want to get beat over the top. Ball still up in the air on the orange side of the field, though, but it drops, and we are heading into overtime. Credit local sports team for making the clutch plays at the end there to continue this one, but Young looks to end it, but what a save from Narwhal. Now, Not Today, Karen's off to the races. Nobody home. Kryptonite brought the house, and in the unbelievable turnaround, local sports team gets the win and is taking us to a Game 5. What a crazy finish to that game. Kryptonite had a 2-1 lead with about 30 seconds left. Then DrunkCookie puts in a clutch goal. Follow that up, we get into overtime. Kryptonite is inches away from ending it right off the kickoff, but Narwhal makes a huge save, and Not Today, Karen takes it in for the fast break goal. What a play from Narwhal. 3 saves to his name there in that one. Look at DrunkCookies sporting the 2 goals, though, on 3 shots. We are heading into Game 5, folks. Tempo Sloth and Sergeant Z are loving the gameplay out there. Definitely the heads-up save from Narwhal. And Tempo Sloth thinks the momentum's with local sports team here. So it'll be interesting to see if they can carry that huge win here into game number 5. Keep it rolling against this tough Kryptonite team. Either way, what a great series between these two teams. Every match closely contested. And it's all coming down to Game 5 as it should. As it should with these very close games, these very close series. You definitely want it to go to a Game 5. So, local sports team, Kryptonite, lacing it up here for one last go at it. Winner takes all. It's like a best of one single elimination right here, folks. We've gotten to Game 5. Winner gonna take all. Lob towards the middle from Not Today, Karen, but Metallica off into the side. Dropping around in the middle. Drugan and Young both going for this, but Not Today, Karen gets a tap forward to Narwhal. Not Today, Karen going up for it. Doesn't get a touch on it, but it ends up falling right in Narwhal's lap. His shot does get knocked away, though. Young with a big-time clear. Keeps it off the wall, trying to get defense to offense. And Metallica flying in, nearly converts on that. But Golden Sports Team defense holding steady. DrunkCookies pass up to Not Today, Karen. Gets it off the sidewall, looking towards the middle. Karen tapped off into the corner now. And then Young pops it past Narwhal to try to give a little bit of momentum to Kryptonite here. Team bump coming out for LST, but it taps off into the corner, so not a whole lot of consequences for that one. And then they do get the pinch clear, but Kryptonite is really starting to pressure up, and you see them controlling that boost. Drugan again trying to push it forward. DrunkCookies can't get it off the ceiling. The shot's high and to the left. Kryptonite was threatening there. Young pop up to the middle. Nobody else there for Kryptonite, though. They're playing it pretty far back. So Young gets a nice pass to Drugan over the top, just above the crossbar. Follow-up is not able to make contact on the ball. And Narwhal gets a great pass to NotTodayKaren, but the shot is to the right. You can feel the tension here, folks. Very close series, very close game. 0-0, 2 minutes off the game clock. Metallica, nice hit off the backboard here. Narwhal with a good challenge on the shot, though. Kryptonite was really kind of rotating back there, so Drugan swung back around to keep it in play on the blue side of the field. Good save by DrunkCookies, tapping that one away. Young off the sidewall here. Stroller Dogs cheering on the local sports team. Metallica, pass to the middle. The DrunkCookies does a good job of tapping that one away. NotTodayKaren coming forward, looking for something to the box, and then Drugan gets a good hit forward. But now it's the little sports team's turn. To put the pressure on. Karen with a good touch, but it's still dropping into dangerous territory here. Narwhal into the middle. Looking for the flick, but Metallica is there to knock it downfield. Young, good ball towards the net. Nearly converts the double touch. Metallica flying in. This one towards the net, and Young seals it there, making sure that one goes in. Kryptonite off to a great start. Look at this one for Metallica. It looked like it was going in, but better safe than sorry, because that goalpost can be tricky. Now, NotTodayKaren off the sidewall. Local sports team a minute 45 to try to find the equalizer here. Young with a good play forward, but NotTodayKaren keeping this one in the box. Narwhal can't get the pinch, so pass over here from the orange team. Knock it downfield, and then Young gets a good wheel on that to get it forward here. He's rotating back down to the other side. Metallica misses out on that. NotTodayKaren nearly puts that one in. Very close for a local sports team. This one tapped off into the corner. NotTodayKaren in the area. Narwhal is there. Young off the wall. Gets it down to the middle, but DrunkCookies, good boom downfield. This one demoed by DrunkCookies, and then Drugan makes a good tap away there. Young trying to clear it out, but local sports team bringing the house here. They have got to find that equalizer, as it is game number 5. Narwhal, good moves here, gets it to DrunkCookies, pass to the middle, but he hits it again. NotTodayKaren was lining up the shot. Tough break for local sports team. They have had several team bumps, and that one kind of cost them big there, as now Young gets a booming clear downfield. LST gonna need to go the length of the field here. This one going towards the orange side, though. DrunkCookies keeps it up in the air. It's towards net, just off the post, and Kryptonite hangs on in a closely contested game number 5. Man, what a series here. Kryptonite taking the win in a crazy turn of events there in game 5. Really, really well done from both teams. Quite the series here. Shout out to Kryptonite for taking down local sports team, giving them their first loss of the season. And chat's hyping it up here, as that was a fantastic series to watch. Congratulations to Kryptonite. They move up to 3-1 on the season. They take down an undefeated team here, and they put themselves in solid position heading towards the playoffs here after 4 weeks of play.